right. Hey, YouTube team. It's been a while since I've been on the net, but the Korean adventures have not stopped. I just have not been fast enough to editing them. So I've still got a bunch of stuff coming. I've got, let's see, a trip up to the Olympic area. That was, unfortunately, it's about the middle of December. What I'm having a problem is trying to make the videos shorter, so so you're not so boring. But you never know who's gonna want to see a particular thing and who's going to be bored with a particular thing. So I'm sorry for some of those videos being a little bit long. I am very blessed being here in Korea because I've never been somewhere that has the amount of bandwidth and speed. I'm not going to like going back to the US and have to deal with that. So anyway, so I've got the Olympic trip where I took a trip out from here out to the east part of Korea, Pyeongchang area, and all the areas where I think the Olympic sites are going to be. Boy, they've got a lot to get ready. At least they did in the middle of December. Now it's about the middle of the middle of January. Wow, that really makes me sad. I gotta have to get busy with that stuff. So let's see, what else after that? We've had some snow here in South Korea. It's been kind of warm, kind of cold. So I'm pretty lucky. I did get up there during the Christmas break, and I got up on the mountain locally while it was still kind of fall. I got to take a look at when the leaves are down. It didn't make as much of a difference as I thought it might, but the views were still pretty incredible up there, and I caught some pretty awesome sunsets. So that one's coming. Hopefully that one won't be very long. It's only a 4-mile hike, but some of the sunset shots as I was coming down the mountain were pretty great. Let's see, and then after that we had a couple snowstorms, and that was pretty cool because it's been a long time since I've been actually able to drive in the snow, and the Ratona's doing awesome. I'm so glad I changed the tires out, because I think if I had not changed the tires, it would be a completely different experience and maybe not a positive one, as I'm looking at so many people around here that I can tell don't have even all-season tires, like more road type tires. They are definitely struggling on the little bit of snow that we've gotten. But what's worse is the ice here. So it's not necessarily the snow. At least I haven't seen huge amounts of snow. We have had it get down pretty close to 0 Fahrenheit. But today, here it is, the 15th of January 2018. And today, I think when last I checked, it was about 44 degrees out there. So still pretty good. So we had a great New Year, 2018. That was all pretty cool. I got some more hikes in after the fact. Still have not been old enough to ride my bike, especially the road bike, out on this treacherous ice conditions. But today, the 15th of January, and let's see if I can get this to show up. I'm always having a rough time with that. Let's see. So 15th of January, 15th of January 2018, and I've been doing some research. The last few days during the Martin Luther King weekend here, I've been out looking for drones. As you may know, I've got a DJI Phantom 3 Pro that I did not bring with me to Korea. I left because it's so big. I left it with my daughter there in North Carolina, and she's been having a little bit of fun with it. But what I finally broke down, and what I've been trying to do, I was going to order one because they were a great price during the Christmas holiday, was the DJI Spark. Now, I found several that were used here in Korea, but I couldn't work a deal. I just had a hard time paying basically the full price, $600 to $750, is what these folks were asking for the combo, the Fly More combo package, which only had 2 batteries. And they say they hadn't been flown, but I don't know how the warranty would work. And I was willing to gamble if they would come down on one. I offered around the 400 range and thinking maybe they would come up to the 450, and then I would have to sweat it out because I don't think I would want to pay more than $500 for a used drone that I don't know anything about it. And I'm pretty sure, maybe I guess you could go back to the warranty or to the manufacturer, but you couldn't go back to a dealer and say, hey, something's wrong with this thing. So you're kind of stuck. And so I just couldn't pull the trigger. But I did start doing some research, and it's very, very hard here. Things are really hard here in Korea, for me at least, to do some research because I don't speak Korean. So I've been here 7 months today, and I guess I need to get my butt together and really start focusing on learning how to read and write and speak at least enough Korean to get through. I've been using Google Translate quite a bit, and it's probably been helpful, but it's still been a big challenge. Google does not work really well here. So I've had a lot of challenges, and I just haven't been able to figure out where to buy things here in Korea. Plus, I don't really like to shop. So that's another type of thing. I don't like the crowds. I don't like the parking issues. And I don't speak Korean. And the food is even a challenge because I haven't figured out how to get away from the spicy food. It still kicks my ass. I think I'm allergic to that red pepper spice. For one, I guess I'm a big wimp because it really does hurt. My eyes will water like crazy, but the worst part of it is my throat chokes up, and I really choke and cough really hard, and that continues for a while. So it's not just that the taste is not really, I'm not really a big fan of the taste of the chili pepper stuff, but I love how their food is actually very healthy, and the amount of vegetables and stuff. And I'm a big pickled fan, and they seem to like a lot of pickled things here too, so I do like that part of it. The kimchi probably would be okay if they didn't put so much of the red pepper stuff in it. So they need to make an Americanized or expat wimpy type of Korean food, or just red chili free. Maybe that's what I need. So anyway, today, so the last few days I've been doing some research, and I found a handful of places that, at least on Google, say they sell DJI drones. Yesterday, which was Sunday, I tried to call, and I couldn't get anybody to answer. So today, though, I called, and the very first guy, which I'm going to go and check it out, is in Incheon. It's about 2.5 hour drive for me. So I'm going to go up there and check it out. At least on the phone, I talked to a guy named Chang, and he speaks very good English. And I think he said he was even a soldier. So we talked and we kind of negotiated for the Fly More combo. A little bit disappointed because they said they don't have green, which is the color I really wanted. And they said in the combo they only have white. But he said he would give it to me for below $700, which is in the okay zone. If that's complete out the door, maybe that's not a bad price. I have been able to see on Amazon that you can get them in the $600 ranges for some of the pretty robust accessory packages, which 3 batteries, a fancy battery charger, etc. But speaking of the batteries, from what I've understood, that is the issue with mailing drones from the U.S. here to Korea. Everybody seems to think that there's some type of an issue with the batteries and mailing those. So I thought that was an old thing, and I thought that's kind of gone by the wayside. But when I talk to other people and why they're not buying them on eBay and bringing them in from Amazon, is that they said that there's something to do with the batteries. So anyway, I'm excited. I want to go check this out. I'm just getting ready here now. It's still a beautiful day outside, and I'm going to head north to Incheon. The only time I've been to Incheon is when I actually landed there, and it was dark, and I made my way into Seoul. So I haven't seen it other than the bike ride. Actually, I did ride. Remember this the Incheon to Seoul, but it didn't really look like it was truly in Incheon. So we'll go see what it's like today. So anyway, more to follow. Hope you're doing well, and happy 2018, because I don't think I've been on the net since 2017. So happy 2018, everybody, and happy Martin Luther King.